Hello everybody, my name is Jack and welcome back. Welcome back for another interesting and exciting Italian language lesson. Today I will talk about conjunctions. Conjunctions are very important. They are inevitable parts of the speech, used to connect. So their main task is to connect things. Of course, grammar-wise, with conjunctions you can connect two or more different items inside the same sentence, or you can also connect two sentences together. In fact, through conjunctions, we can understand which connection binds together the grammatical elements of a speech. In Italian as in English, there are many conjunctions, and it is very important to know their role and how to use them properly. To do such a thing, there are two fundamental criteria to classify conjunctions, and are what I call the two F's. Not what you're thinking. Two F's are form and function. Let's get started with the form. There are basically three main forms: simple conjunctions, double conjunctions, and complex conjunctions. The form depends on how many words the conjunction is built of. For instance, let's take simple ones. Simple conjunctions are constituted by a small word, like e, o, ma, che, come, ne. After, we can find double conjunctions. Double because they are the fusion of two different words. Oppure, neanche, perché. Those in fact are fusions of two different words. For instance, perché, it is built by two separate words, perché. And then of course we have complex conjunctions, called complex because they are built of two or more different words, like the following conjunctions: di modo che, ogni volta, dal momento che. So distinguishing between the forms of different conjunctions is simply not enough. The most important thing is the second F, their functions inside a sentence. The most used conjunctions are what are called coordinative conjunctions. They're called in that way because those conjunctions merge equivalent parts of the sentence, independent one from each other. Among coordinative conjunctions, we can find different subtypes. Unified conjunctions. Their role, of course, is to unify elements of a single sentence. Belonging to this subtype of coordinative conjunctions, we can find simple conjunctions like e, ne, double conjunctions like anche, pure, by the following some practical examples. For instance, I study Italian and English. Io studio l'italiano e l'inglese. In this particular context, I use the simple conjunction e to connect two different elements, meaning I study both Italian and English. I don't eat fish nor chips. Io non mangio pesce né patate. In this case scenario, I use the conjunction ne, which can be translated pretty much with the English nor. It is kind like the a conjunction but its negative form. That means that I exclude to the thing that I eat both fish and chips. I am a genius speaker, also you. Io sono un genius speaker, anche tu. Anche could be the translation for English also. The second subtype of coordinative conjunctions are what are called disjunctive conjunctions. They are called in that way because their function is to separate the elements excluding one of them. An example of those conjunctions are o, it is simple one, oppure, double one, altrimenti. Practically, I drink beer or wine. Io bevo birra o vino. The function of the conjunction o is to separate two elements of the sentence. The third subtype of this kind of conjunctions can be considered what are called explanatory conjunctions. They're called in that way because they introduce an explanation. Explanatory conjunctions are often double conjunctions or even complex ones, like cioè, infatti, quindi. Jim is vegan, meaning he doesn't eat meat. Jim è vegano, cioè non mangia carne. John is English, therefore he speaks English. John è inglese, quindi parla inglese. The last kind of coordinative conjunction, it is called adversative conjunctions because they connect two elements of the sentence, but those elements are in contraposition one to each other. Classic adversative conjunctions are the following: ma, però, eppure, anzi. Practical examples are following: Chris is ugly but funny. Chris è brutto ma simpatico. Italian is difficult. However, Jack is a great teacher. L'italiano è difficile, eppure Jack è un bravo insegnante. Galileo said, yet it moves. Galileo disse, eppur si muove. And of course, in one single sentence, you can find different conjunctions connecting two or more elements present in that very sentence. You can also spot in the same period different conjunctions with different forms and different functions, depending on the meaning we want to express through our speech. So, one last thing. All the coordinative conjunctions can become what are called subordinative conjunctions. When that happens? It happens when those conjunctions are used to connect two different sentences. In this case scenario, they are called subordinative because there will always be a main sentence to which we connect through conjunctions the second sentence. However, this second sentence, it is always connected to the first one, and generally there is a main and principal sentence to which the second one it is connected. Professor Jack is very famous because he is a great teacher. So you have two sentences. So I can connect those two sentences using because. In Italian will be Professor Jack è molto famoso perché è un bravo insegnante. In this case, I use a coordinative conjunction in a subordinative way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, class is over. I hope you enjoyed the video. If that happened, please subscribe or hit the like button. Stay tuned for more content coming, but most importantly, connect your words, connect your sentences, and speak like a genius. Bye bye, watch other videos.